Hello everyone and welcome back. This video is going to be a short and brief video just on food yield, food quality and how it affects all your alchemy goods. Disclaimer, I will not be revealing all the secrets behind how yield and quality are calculated. I'm only going to be telling you a very little basic principle and that is it. If you want to know the rest, then I suggest you go and do some research. So just getting right into it. Food yield can range from 0.25 to 0.5 times the original recipe weight. So if you put 10,000 of your ingredient into your cooking pot, it may come out anywhere between 2,500 or 5,000. Depending on the quality, that is what result you'll get. So a food quality of 0 will result in a yield of 0.25, so the minimum yield, and as food quality increases the yield will increase, and food quality is separate to food yield. So yield will range from these two values of your original amount, but quality will affect the yield the higher it goes. So with food quality, each ingredient has its own base quality, and ingredients which are inedible when you cook them will always have a base quality of 0. Because if they're cooked on their own, to eat a food, it must have at least a base quality of more than 0. If it is not more than 0, then it will be inedible, and therefore it must have a base quality of 0. And it's similar to how bases work in alchemy almost. So as the law in the ingredient that you're cooking increases, the effective base quality will also increase to its maximum value. So to that ingredient's assigned maximum base quality, for example, if ingredient X had a maximum base quality of 0.1 and you had only a law of 0 in that ingredient, this is just an example, but the effective base quality may be reduced all the way down to 0.02. This is just an example of this one ingredient. It will be different for every other ingredient. These numbers are also random numbers. So when cooking your hot food or other alchemy goods, the yield of your cook will increase with a higher law value in the ingredients that do have a base quality, because as the law increases for those ingredients, the quality will increase. If the quality increases, therefore the yield will also increase. This does not affect recipes which have increased quantities of ingredients with a base quality of 0. So if it has a base quality of 0, getting the law for that ingredient will not increase your yield whatsoever, because it does not increase the quality. Some ingredients will negatively affect other parts of alchemy with a higher law, so even if it does increase the yield of your cook, you may not actually want the law for that ingredient. So some undesirable laws: you actually do not want the law for spiders, you do not want the law for animal materials. The law for spiders will increase the direct poison in your potions, even though it has a slight increase in yield to your cook. Animal materials are the same, so with timangilla meat and a few other materials, you do not want to increase the direct poison in your recipe. So the small increase in yield is not worth it. For holozoa, there is a large increase in yield of about 2% depending on your recipe. However, this will increase the direct poison in your potions by way more than you want it to be. So you do not want the law for these three. Lacetilla has no negative effect on alchemy so far, so a lacetilla can be leveled to maximum for an increase in yield. Alongside ventriosus, ventriosus has a 1.5% increase in yield, so you actually want to have ventriosus law. It allows you to make blood cure potions as well as an alchemist, so this is actually a very good law to have if you're cooking hot food. More factors affect the yield than their base quality. However, as a nice little simple summary, I'm just putting in this note as to what base quality is. It has no maximum, but yield does, so some ingredients may go way above what others will, like for example aloe vera gel is very good in terms of its base quality maximum, which is why the yield is always so good anyway, and also why the yield of these don't increase by as much with the maximum law. It's because aloe vera gel is carrying your recipe basically. So The laws don't actually matter for much besides the law for aloe vera gel, which is botanical oils law. However, it is very good benefit to have these two lawed up. Mainly ventriosus is the one that you'd want as a minimum, I would say. Otherwise, these three are undesirable. Lacetil is a good bonus. And that is all you need to know, really, for the basic things to do with it. I am not going to be revealing all of the secrets to do with this. However, this is sort of a nice main thing to know when it comes to leveling your alchemist. So, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and leave any comments or anything that you want down below, and I'll try to answer them.